Most of my work I have found, just by reflecting on it, is that it's a lot of my prairie life. I'm from Winnipeg originally, is in my work. I have this love for a big wide open space, and so there's always tends to be a lot of negative space in some of my work for the eye to rest in, and also the winter and the cold. So they all might have something attached to them, and they're all part of me, but even more so in the sense of the technique that I use. I always tell people I paint the calm within chaos. Life is chaotic. There's lots going on inside of me. There's lots of stuff, always. But what I love about the work is that anybody who purchases it or anybody who really looks at it will talk about how calming they are. And to me, that's a very powerful effect, to be able to have a piece of work that wows you at first and then can calm you down and lets you become introspective. And I like that about my work and what my work can offer to the people inside their homes, because they end up with a piece of art that they get to enjoy because they're living with it day to day, probably for the rest of their lives. They get to get the sense of calm, and they get the introspection, and they get to see all the stuff inside of it that keeps revealing itself, that doesn't reveal itself in that very first day, or that very first time you've seen it. I like to think that a lot of what my artwork is truly what you and I give to the world when we present ourselves.